Hello and welcome in. My name is Jay Axion, and today we're back in Brotato. We are continuing our just run of trying to complete every character as we can. It was on Danger 5, now it is on Nightmare mode, and we are just working through characters as we can. So today we are going to be starting with the Arms Dealer. Fun little character where, they have 95% weapons price, or I'm sorry, they only have 5% of the normal price for weapons. You get 30 harvesting and your damage modifications are increased, but you lose all your weapons at the end of each round. So this is going to be a fun little challenge because you can't get really a particular build. You just got to build something. You just want to get weapons and just try to make yourself as strong as possible. You do start with the Dangerous Bunny, which gives you one free reroll, which is going to be nice. And we always do at least get one weapon each roll of the shop. So it's going to be a fun little run. And as I said, playing on Nightmare mode, or I should say Nightmare difficulty, where enemies' health and damage are increased, enemy speed is increased, and we have new environmental and dangers that we have to worry about. So luckily we do start with the pistol, but at this point we will just take whatever we can get for the most part. Probably will not necessarily focus on anything in particular, ranged or melee, but we will take items like the coal or the hedgehog to help boost our damage. But for the most part, probably going to stick with percent damage for most of it. But I already have a good amount of harvesting, so I'm actually going to take luck first. And you know what? Harvesting is right there, so we might as well take it. And then we're just going to build up weapons. Let's fill out all of our weapons slot. Maybe take some melee damage here, maybe a head injury. There's 2 more weapons and a coupon. Now, taking the coupon there didn't matter that I took things out of order because those weapons are only 1 material, so there's nothing worried there. And the other thing is, since we lose our weapons every round, there's no reason to lock in weapons with the Arms Dealer unless it's something you really want, but for the most part there's no need to lock them in. So let's go to wave 2 and just see how this goes. And like I said, we're just gonna be focused on getting damage. Nothing in particular, taking some range, taking some melee here just to build it up because we do have that increased damage modification, so any damage we take is going to increase. Well, just a little bit. But we will focus on getting as much damage. Try to get free items. I'm going to be focused on some luck, health, what I normally do. And for here, we'll just take a little more luck and maybe just a little more harvesting to keep that up as much as possible. So we'll take the loot, we'll take the med gun, take the scar for the XP gain. We'll take that shiv, we'll take that hammer, we'll definitely take trees. And I do need 2 more weapons, so the loot and the jousting lance. And I think if I roll one more time, I did combine the loot, I think I can get 1 more weapon. Actually, I can get both here, so let's take both. And you know what, let's lock in that hedgehog because melee and ranged weapon is something I'm going to want. And we'll go from there. And let's just see how we do. Luckily, these first few waves are pretty easy. Only thing you really have to worry about are the environmental shots. Enemies don't hit for too much. Well, to be fair, we are on Danger, or we are on Nightmare, so they do hit a little harder. We do have to worry about that. But we'll have enough healing on the ground, and with the med gun, we'll be able to get some lifesteal going, so not worry too much about damage. I do want that free item, though. Can I get it? Probably not. Nope. Yeah, just one of those things. He showed up too late. Alright, let's take some attack speed. Alright, we'll definitely take a sword, take the hedgehog, take the trees, we'll take the hand. And again, just trying to get my weapons. I'll take that trees. There's the wand. Ooh, a railgun is fun. Let's lock in that charcoal, because again, that's melee and elemental. We do lose 2 harvesting, but we have enough harvesting that we'll be able to overcome that. And then, you know what? We'll take a pencil. Anything else I want to lock in? That, well, no, I won't lock anything else in. We'll just go to wave 4. And hopefully kind of see where our damage starts to scale. Again, we're going to be looking for those big ticket items for weapons, so the heavier weapons probably what I want to look for. But really with the Arms Dealer, you can take whatever. As long as you're taking damage and getting damage ups, you're good. Also, I do believe it probably would be better to focus on either just melee or just range than take just those weapons. I'm going to try to mix it up. I do like to change things up a little bit, so and try new fun things. I think that's what's fun about Brotato is you get to try some fun things, and that's what That's what makes it unique. Every run is unique. Definitely going to take the riposte. Let's take that 12% damage, because that will not only just 12, but it's 12 plus 33, which is, what, 12 plus... Is it 12 plus 3? I don't know. It got us up to 30. Let's take some range, build some of that range back up. We'll take the charcoal, we'll take the loot. Let's focus on getting a couple more weapons. I am going to take that lure. I'm going to take those trees. Pruner, cacti club, and the plank. We'll leave the fuel tank alone. See if we can't take just some... actually, we'll take that loot. Ooh, I wanted to take that gummy berserker, but I don't think we're going to take it. So I'll take the lemonade, and we'll just go to wave 5. Yeah, definitely want stats up as much as possible. Again, we do still have to worry about survival. Right now, I'm not... Well, it's only wave 5, so I'm not in a bad spot, but I would like to be in a better spot. So, there's our 3 aliens. And thankfully, the loot is helping me take them down just a little bit quicker, because it does weaken enemies. So, one of the nice things, loot's not the strongest weapon, but that passive is amazing. Ooh, and that thing is chasing me. I'm trying to get those free items. Seeing the trees can get the free items, but they can. I'll take the campfire. Good elemental damage, gives us a little regen. We do lose some speed, but we do have that nightmare, or that fog visibility increase, so that'll be nice. Always love me a good free turret. Peaceful bee, we'll recycle for now. Ooh, that's 20 luck. I'm definitely going to take that right now. We might as well, because that will help with items we pick up. Just better items overall. And let's see if we can't get... I actually take some attack speed here. All right, we got a stick. I'll take the snowball. Another stick, a javelin. Let's get our weapons first. Loot. Take the ugly tooth just to take it. And there's a rock and a spoon. We definitely want those, and we'll go to wave 6. Didn't get a lot of items, but that snowball will help us get some. Elemental damage, or I should say, additional elemental damage, because it does increase. It does give you extra elemental damage every time you pick up an item that gives you elemental damage. So that will be helpful going forward. It'll allow us to take some of the more elemental damage weapons. But it looks like we're getting mainly melee weapons, so we'll probably start going any ranged weapons, or not ranged weapons, ranged damage, and just kind of stick with melee. Could get some. There's another free item. We did get it. We are leaving a lot of loot on the ground. I'm not liking that, but it's fine. Ooh, we'll definitely take that. We'll definitely take a scared sausage. Do I want to go into dodge, or do I want to stick with armor? I think I'm going to stick with armor for now. I do need health, though, so let's grab that health. The spear is good. The glasses is good. Bait, you know what? I will take it. There's a wrench. There's a fist. The screwdriver. We'll take the cake for the health. Icicle and trident. So there's my weapons. Luckily, again, all melee. Definitely taking that head injury. Duct tape, sure. We do need some armor. There's another wrench, a metal plate, and a cacti club. Do I want to switch out anything for the cacti club? You know what? Let's switch out that fist for the cacti club, and then let's go to wave 7. So we should have enough damage to take these leeches out. Oh yeah, they went down pretty quickly. And now we just kind of run it like we normally do. Thankfully, with these heavier weapons, because this is the wave that we start seeing sharks and walruses spawn, we should be able to take them out pretty quickly. Which we are. You can see they went down pretty quickly. Yeah, luckily the trident, the spear, and the cacti club doing a pretty good fair bit of damage. And there's my tree spawns. Let's see if we get any free items. Nope. Now we just keep them rounded up. Just kind of hurt them like cattle. Just like cattle, and then we finish off the wave. Alright, sad tomato. It's great for HP regen if you're going to go HP regen, but you do start with less HP. So if I do this, we're going to have to get more HP, and we're going to have to get more regen. And I don't feel comfortable right now with my regen, so I'm actually going to just skip it for now. Let's see if we can't get a little more armor. And... one damage, but Actually, I'm going to take that harvesting. I don't really need the harvesting, but I want it. All right, so there's a pistol. It's not going to... Well, actually, pistols do pretty decent damage, so we'll take it. Definitely going to take that Cyclops worm. We'll take the metal plate. Now let's get some more weapons in the build. Hold on to that pistol. Ooh, a nuke launcher. Absolutely going to take a nuke launcher. We do have burning, so snake will help. And there's another spoon. There's my loot worm. I definitely want you. There's another shredder. Do we take, oh, do I lock? I don't, I'm not going to lock these in. I should lock them in, but I'm not going to. Because I kind of got guns now. The bag would be important, but I got a lot of harvesting already. I'm not getting that many free items. We'll just stick here. We'll stick here. Let's go to wave 8. Nuke launcher is a very fun weapon. It's slow to shoot, but man, it creates a big and powerful explosion. So it's fun to grab whenever you can grab it. And the fact that I saw it on the arms dealer makes me so happy. Because yeah, you can see it's just creating huge explosions that just doing a ton of damage. If we can get a few of them, that'd be great, but we probably won't see very many. This is probably the only one we will see the entire run. But hey, it's still fun to grab at least one of them once. Let's see. So there's the lampreys, or I should say the lampreys. Got the free item. Yeah, that nuke launcher is good for clearing. We get that tree. We did get the tree, but we didn't get an item. I will take a free Blazemander. I will take a Glummy Berserker. I will take the bat. Let's grab a little more armor. And now we can grab our loot worm. So now we don't have to worry too much about trees and things like that. SMG, we'll grab that blood leech. Now we're just going to focus on weapons for the most part. Just grab up what we can. Let's combine you two. I think I'm going to keep these two SMGs. Or I will combine the SMGs and take a minigun. I think that works. Minigun is just a more powerful SMG, and it comes with a piercing. Take the corrupted shard, and you know what? I'll lock in that heavy bullets. That's a pretty good item to find. We should be able to buy it. And hopefully the thief's dagger, we don't have much crit, so we probably won't get any increased money from the thief's dagger. Well, actually, we just got one. For the most part, not going to let the eggs spawn on this wave either. Just don't have the killing power with these SMGs. Haven't been focusing too much on damage, so we're going to have to switch over and actually focus on damage for the most part. We have, the SMGs and the minigun, they do put out a lot of good damage on single characters, but again, it could always be more. So let's see, clearing out. Loot Worm's doing great at picking items up. Unfortunately, with the amount of trees we have, he's going to be running after trees more than he is going to be picking up my materials. And we want him to pick up the materials because he does have a chance to double the materials as he picks them up. Of course, I don't want to leave that many materials on the ground. There we go. I'll take a free coil. I'll take another free turret. Let's get more damage. And you know what? There's some melee. We'll take that. Wow, that went from 6 to... Or that actually was a lot of melee damage. We're also going to take those bullets. So just in case we do have any more range damage, we can actually do something with it. Not going to take the candle. I could use that elemental damage, but I don't want to lose that many enemies, and I don't want to lose that much damage, percent damage. So we'll just take a wand. Hiking pole, not great, but it's alright. Definitely take the knife. We're not built into dodge, so I'll take the toxic sludge. I don't really need the harvesting, so I'm not going to take it. We'll take the taser. I'll take that insanity. We do lose a little damage, but that's fine. Get a lot of crit. I'll take the cute monkey just for some healing. We don't have a ton of healing right now, so I could definitely use it. Another wand. Let's take the crossbow. We'll take the hiking pole, because if we get that tiered up, that will mean we can get a little extra range. Not a whole lot. Take that lemonade, and I don't know why I rolled, but we'll go to wave 10. Yeah, thankfully the trident is doing a ton of damage for us, so that's what that melee and percent damage does. Just gives us a good feel from where we're at. Like I said, we're going to be mainly looking for melee weapons. We'll find melee weapons, we're definitely going to take them over ranged weapons. And we did get one range, so hey, at least we got some payoff from it. And luckily, now that we're kind of on the later half of the waves, we're going to be having a lot more enemies, so get a lot more materials. Anything that can give us stats up, like the ghost weapons, will give us a lot more stats up. So we'll definitely be taking ghost weapons as we find them. Of course, we do have to survive to be able to take them. And we haven't been focused on survivability very much. There's a walrus. There's 2 walruses. Ooh, they're trying to pick me off, and they might do it. They might do it. Ooh, that was close. Very, very close. Definitely take a free book. And again, because we got that snowball, elemental damage increases even more. Let's take some attack speed. Ooh, a purple hiking pole, a purple loot, a blunderbuss. Blunderbuss are fun because they, every time you pick up your material, your cooldown is reset. So you can get, like, as more and more materials drop, you can shoot, like, just, it turns into an SMG, apparently, eventually. Take these loots and the revolver. Ooh, a free ricochet, or not a free ricochet, but there is a ricochet. That's going to be a lot of damage down, though. And I'm more focused on melee weapons, so I probably will not do it. I will take that loot to combine for a red loot, and I'll take the icicle. Ah, this hurts my soul. I do love these 2 are great when you have when you're doing ranged weapons, but we're not doing ranged weapons. We're trying to focus on melee weapons, and unfortunately, with the arms dealer, because you do get a mix, it might be good to take them, but I'm actually going to skip them for now. It's not the best thing in the world, but I'm going to do it. I will take duct tape because that's a good bit of armor. Here's some melee speed, or melee damage. There's some speed I need, and the HP regen is good. Ooh, you know what? Let's sell the blunderbuss. Let's take the railgun, because it is a cursed railgun. So that'll just shoot a lot better. And I don't think I'll be able to get anything else. Ooh, but I'm going to lock in that cursed tentacle, because that's a 35% chance to heal, plus additional 5% crit will be pretty nice. Let's take that other hiking pole. Again, and it just increases range as we walk around. Let's go to wave 11. Luckily, with the higher the speed you have, the more steps you take. So, the little bit of a higher speed, we should be able to take more steps and get a little bit more range. And there, I took some damage. But it's all good. Again, these environmental waves, they do, or the environmental shot waves kind of suck for the waves, especially on this nightmare mode, but it's not too difficult as you learn the patterns. But it's still, there's still a lot going on, so you can definitely still take a hit now and then. But we'll just keep moving, try to get as much range from the hiking pole as we can. Because every little bit of range helps, even if it's 1 or 2. These enemies are coming in super fast. Oh, that's right, because we took the scarf. The scarf increased enemy speed, but it's all good. We'll take boiling water. We'll take free rat. I'll take the 20 luck. All right, tentacle, SMG, quarterstaff. We'll take the mutation. Take another SMG, the hatchet. Hatchet's it's a decent weapon. It's not a great weapon, but it is good. Especially on the one arm, it's a good weapon. It's a weapon, so you want to take a weapon. There's another hatchet. There's another quarterstaff. We'll take the spear. Let's take the med gun. Let's combine the SMG for the... actually, we'll sell the hatchet. We'll take another quarterstaff. Blue spear. Might as well take you. There's a hunting trophy. We want the tentacle as well. So now we have... I think it's a... I can't remember if it's additive. I believe it's additive. So now it's a 55% chance to heal 1 HP when killing an enemy with a crit. And we have 12% chance to crit. If I sell you, I only get 3, so I'm not going to be able to get this med gun, so we'll just go to wave 12. We do got this guy. This guy does kind of suck for the first phase, but the second phase shouldn't be too bad, because all he does is kind of he shoots to your side. He doesn't shoot directly at you. So the little things running around, or I should say the shots that are... kind of going by me, or going around his body are easy to dodge, because you just got to find that sweet zone where to stand. But luckily, we had more than enough damage to take him So it is all good. And now we just play this like a regular wave. And we get a free red item from it. That's the nice thing. Elites and bosses, they give you a red item when they get killed. So it is always advantage, or to your advantage to defeat them, but if you can't, that's alright. Hey Arcane, how are you doing tonight? How is your weekend going? Alright, well, wave 12 is done. Definitely taking that Greek Fire, because that helps with the fog. And it helps with our burning, which we do have a little bit of that. Ooh, the melee damage, we're definitely going to take that. Take a little more armor for survivability, and then let's get these weapons. Hiking pole, lightning shiv, we'll take the trees. Let's see, the book? I'll take a book, why not? Another spear. We'll take the mushroom for the regen. I do need to start thinking about health. Thank God I'm live. Interesting. I'm curious. I'm happy to be live. You know, I am... PS, for those of you watching on YouTube, I am on live on Twitch, talking to my chat right now. Salt water we'll take the... Oh, we can't take the ice cube, but I do want the ice cube, because any elemental damage, or elemental damage weapons that I get will force enemies to take more damage. So, that'll be good. I do want to get the sniper in. That's just a good weapon to have. Let's replace the hatchet for the sniper... And you know what? Let's replace the screwdriver with the flute, because the flute will have a chance to charm enemies. But yeah, how are you doing? I'm curious. I'm glad to be live for you guys. Hopefully everything's going all right with you. I will take a little more armor. That lifesteal would be nice, and we'll go to wave 13. So yeah, sniper's a good weapon. It's a long-range weapon, but it also has a shrapnel effect where, as you kill enemies with it, it will shoot out other shots to not necessarily home in on other enemies, but you know, it's extra damage if it does hit. And again, we do have a hiking pole, so I do want to keep moving just to see if we can't get that little bit of extra range damage. I am going to need some speed. So yeah, as we get into the later stages, we're going to get the, I don't know, I can't remember what they're called, but they're the guys that go into the towers and then mutate into the Hydra-looking guys. And as we get the alternate versions, or I should say the enhanced versions, as I've been told that is what they're now called, we're going to want to be able to take them out and run away from them. Fruit basket. Sure, I'll take a fruit basket. Definitely take that melee damage, because now we got a ton of melee damage. Let's see. Free purple upgrade, so that is a tier 3. I could take more health. Actually, I do need more health, so we'll take the health. Alright, take the ice cube, the crossbow, the flute. We'll leave the lighthouse alone. The wand. Take the pearl. The railgun. Another crossbow. We'll take the jelly. Jelly is a great take on this guy, so we'll take it, and we'll take the sword, and that'll be it. Your weekend is just getting started. Ooh, that's nice. Unfortunately, my weekend is just ending. I wish my weekend was just getting started, but such is my life. My weekend is Friday, Saturday, or I should just say Saturday and Sunday, and today is Sunday, unfortunately. All right, here's the enhanced walrus. He comes with tusk, and he's very aggressive, but we stay away from him. There's some enhanced sharks. They're just a little bit tougher, but same attack pattern, so not too difficult. Just more health. Well, more health and less damage. And just making sure I don't take too many hits. I'm taking a lot of hits, unfortunately, but I think we got enough healing to get through it. Yeah, we got enough healing to get through it. We're already healed back up. I do miss not having strong melee weapon right now. And I'm seeing all this materials on the ground. It's making me a little sad, because that's a lot of money we're leaving on the ground. You're off Sunday and Monday. Just unlocked Farmer. Very nice. Farmer is a fun character to play. I hope you'll have fun with him. He can be a little difficult if you don't build him. Old with sickle. Yeah, pretty much. But still a very, very fun character to play. We're definitely taking the turret. Alright, quarterstaff. We'll take the pile of books. We'll take the bottle mine. We need the spoon. Can't really take any items. I need weapons right now. The jousting lance, the crossbow. Let's get one more weapon. Ooh, I can't even get one weapon. I will lock in that goldfish though. So this is gonna be an issue. Hell, oh man, this is a horde wave. So this is gonna be a very, very interesting wave. Hopefully our pets are able to take them out. But yeah, the farmer is pretty much old with the sickle. But man, with the amount of harvesting you get with the farmer, it's a fun build to do. But you have to get past those first like 5 or 6 waves. Or no, you got to get to like wave 10 before you can really get a good strong build going. That's what makes it fun. Ooh, yeah, this horde wave's a little tough, but we're thankfully with the spear, or not the spear. Yeah, no, spear and the, or no, we don't have a spear. We have jousting lance. Well, jousting lance is pretty much a spear that just increases damage with speed, and that is helping us take it out. Plus the, I'm curious what's healing us, but we are getting a lot of healing from something, which is good. Ooh, oh, we left 320 materials on the ground. Ooh, that hurts. But, well, that's fine. We'll pick it up. Definitely take the mushroom. We'll take the feather. Let's take the dangerous bunny. Let's take more armor. And now let's get the spiky shield. We'll get the rocket launcher. We'll take the little muscly dude. Let's take the goldfish. Ooh, ghost axe, a pruner, another rocket launcher, another spiky shield. Only one. Ooh, I really want to make sure we're getting kills with the ghost axe. Definitely taking the claw tree for the crit. Ooh, the crown. I wish I could take it, but I can't. Let's trade out one of my spiky shields for the ghost flint and trade out one of my rocket launchers for that warhammer. And there's more crit. We'll take that and we'll go to wave 16. Best way to reach negative 20 speed or best way to unlock streamer. The best way to reach negative 20 speed is just to take items that have negative speed and to never take items that have speed. It's not super hard to do, but it is doable. It's just you got to be very, very conscious on. You got to be very conscious of the items you take. And the other thing is you can always what you can do with unlocking characters is you don't necessarily need to beat the character. You just need to meet the whatever quota you're trying to get to. So if you need to get negative 20 speed, again, just find the items that don't have any speed or reduce your speed, and then once you're done, you can end the run, and it should be unlocked. But it does take time, because this game is all about RNG, randomness, uniqueness, and it does take. Sometimes it takes a run or two. I always have a hard time finding snail. Yeah, snail is it's one of those ones that it shows up randomly. Some days you'll get it, other days you won't see it yet. Torture, I'll take torture. I don't have a lot of healing right now, so that 5 HP per second will actually be pretty decent. Ooh, there's some speed. We definitely need that. Plus that'll help my my turrets shoot even faster. We'll take even more HP. Take more melee damage. All right, we'll take the hammer. We'll take the sword. The anchor, the ghost flint. We'll take the head injury. Another hammer. We'll take the cacti club. Let's combine the hammers for the thief's dagger. Let's see. Is there any other weapon? Do I want to trade out for any of these? Not really. I will take another mushroom. Oh wait, I should not have taken the mushroom because I can't heal any other way. We'll take the blazemander. I could take the weird. No, I'm not going to take the weird ghost. We'll take the blindfold, and I guess I can combine for another sword. And well, no, can't get the other anchor. But yeah, I have that same problem, Arcane, with other items too. Is like I need an item and I just can't find it ever. You just don't get it, and then like after a couple runs or like a day of runs, all of a sudden it's like, then that's all you see. That's all that pops up. Like I get that with the sharp bullet every now and again, where the sharp bullet will show up constantly one day, and then the next day just doesn't show up at all. All right, let's go to wave 17 and see how this works out. Now that I do have the torture, we're not going to be able to heal as fast. And I did forget I had the tentacles, so torture may have actually been a bad take. I think we should be fine. I think the other side of that is we do have a lot of damage right now, so we're not going to be taking too many hits. We'll have to see with the elites and the bosses, though. But of course, I could always just boost my armor, and that will take care of that problem for me. Yeah, so far so good. We're not having too many problems. We're healing we're healing up pretty good. We'll just find some more. We'll just find some more health and more armor. That'll help us. Try to get as many of these materials as possible as well. Just again, don't want to leave too much on the ground. Ooh, a grind leap. It's normally I wouldn't take it this late in the game, but it's free, so might as well. Same thing, defective steroids. All right, ghost stacks and the shredder. Slingshot, med gun, flute. There's more additional burning. Another flute. Let's recycle you for that. We'll take the sunken bell. The piggy bank's a little too late to take that. Let's actually take this slingshot. We'll take the wandering bot, and I'm not going to be able to buy anything else. So we'll go to the next time. Should I turn on optimize end of waves? I don't know what that stat is. Optimize end of waves. What does this... I don't know what that does. I'm afraid to turn it on while I'm playing. But you should try it out. I'd be curious to know what it does. Also, yeah, we're not having any problems with this. This elite is a pretty easy one. All right, I did take damage there, but we heal it up. We heal it up pretty fast. I mean, he's hitting for 7, so that's 3 seconds or I should say 4 seconds to heal back up fully. So, we'll just focus on getting more HP. But yeah, I don't know what optimize end of waves does. I'd be curious to know. I wonder if it's like picks things for you, or... I'm actually quite curious myself. I'm surprised I didn't see a tooltip. Maybe I will in a little bit. Alright, good end of the wave. And the only reason I took Grind's Magical Leaf, by the way, is for the HP up. I know I can't heal any other way. We'll take the metal. It's cursed, so we don't lose as much crit. Defective steroids again. Spider, absolutely. That's gonna be great for the fact that we get different weapons all the time. I'm definitely gonna take it. Ooh, there's more damage. All right, wand, ghost scepter, potato thrower. We'll take the curse stick, the lightning shiv. Leave the cauldron alone. The peacock this late. No, I'm not gonna touch it. I will take that sniper. Let's take another wand. Insanity. Let's see. I'll take the lure. Do I want to switch out any of these? Not really. I think I'm good with what I got. Ooh, I'll take trees. And that's all I'm going to get. So let's go to wave 19. Ooh, yeah, I think the sniper is... I see a 508 crit. Yeah, our sniper's doing a fair bit of damage. Even with the fact that we've been focused on melee. Ooh, Walrus just hit 22, so we definitely need more armor. There's one of my free items. Ooh, that hurt. Let's see. Doing fine. Oh, yeah. Wave 19 is definitely one of those waves where it's like kind of a gut check to see, are you going to be able to get the bosses down? We're keeping it pretty clear because it is kind of a mini horde wave. Well, it's not a horde wave. It's actually like a boss horde wave. I don't know. It's because you got a lot of enemies and a lot of them are the tougher enemies. We'll take a free Cattling gun. Ooh, definitely take that silver bullet because that 25% damage against bosses and elites is after all the additional damage up, so that's good. Bag, I'm just going to recycle. That does nothing. Same thing with the Peaceful Bee. We'll recycle that. Let's take some health just to be safe. All right, we'll take all these. Another ghost stacks. Let's see if we can't find some good. Take the torch. Let's get this pruner. Fruit basket does nothing for me anymore. Ooh, a med turret does nothing for me, actually, now that I think about it. There's another wrench. That will turn this into a laser wrench, so I want that. Let's take the torch. I could take the blood donation, because that would pretty much cancel out one of the things I get from torture. I do want the crossbow. Let's do this. Let's trade my ghost flint for the crossbow. There's HP. There's HP. Can't take ricochet. That Vorpal blade is nice, so let's trade out the claw for the Vorpal blade. Take a little more melee damage, and let's take the injection for the damage. Sickle. That's 183. That's a lot more than my slingshot, so we'll do that. In fact, I probably should switch out for the hand. But I'm going to keep the crossbow. I do want at least one ranged weapon. So we'll keep the crossbow. And then, let's see. Let's find that Hydra first. Let's get him down. If we're lucky, the Vorpal blade will take him out. Make sure we're running the same direction as his shots are going. Alright. So, Leviathan is down. Now we just got to take out the dead whale. And he, again, not... We have a ton of damage. Alright, and that's the arms dealer. I'm going to do it. You know what, Arcane? I think I'm going to do it too. I'm going to turn it on to see what it does. I'm very curious myself. I don't want to see what it does with this run. I just didn't want to turn it on during the last run. And what we're talking about is the optimize end of waves. I have no idea what that does, but I do want to see what it does. But that's one arm. Like I said, it's as long as you focus damage and one. I was trying to go for multiple, but I ended up just doing melee. Which, to be fair, melee is probably your best bet because there's more melee weapons than anything. So melee and damage, get those up, get your health up, and ooh, we got a lot of harvesting during that. 128, ooh, very nice. But that's one arm done on Nightmare. So let's move straight on. Well, actually, first let's go ahead and turn on this. Let's see, optimize end of waves. What does this do? Let's find out what this does. I am curious. For this, we will do the... Let's do the Glutton. So the Glutton is, you get 50 luck, but every time you pick up consumable, you gain 1 explosion damage, and consumables have a 100% chance to explode. Holding 3,000 mat strat. Is that for the streamer, Arcane? Or is that for... That would be for... The 3,000 mat strat would be the, what is it? I forgot his name. It's the Saver, I think it is. So yeah, for the Saver, you gain damage for every 25 materials you have. So holding 3,000 mats with the Saver nets you a ton of damage. For the Entrepreneur, 3,000 mats, you don't really need to hold on to that. Basically, you just... in fact, you don't want to hold on to 3,000 mats for the Entrepreneur because you lose all of your materials at the start of the wave. You actually want to spend down every time. But no, we're gonna do the Glutton, and I'm going to, because we start with luck. I think I am gonna go with the loot. I mean, to be fair, it might be better to do something like the Pruner to focus on consumables. In fact, that might be the better option. You could also focus on the Chopper because you get more HP from consumables, but we don't lose any healing from this. So let's do a run with the Pruners first just to see how it goes. That's how you unlock the Entrepreneur. Yes. Okay. So that makes sense. Yeah, no, it's for that to get to 3,000 materials. Yeah, definitely something like the Saber, or just do runs until you get a piggy bank really, really early, and then just save up. Alright, let's get some harvesting going. I didn't see anything about the optimized end of waves there, so I'm going to hold off on that. Item prices are increased, so taking a coupon right away, not great, but I'm going to do it. There's another pruner. I want to see... Can't lock in another pruner, so that's kind of bad, but that's fine. Saver with loot. That would work. I would probably do... if you have the loot, sure. Something that increases harvesting, mainly. Ooh, this is going to be tough. Yeah, with the environmental damage, it's going to be a little bit tougher with the Glutton. Recycled boiling water. We will take more harvesting. There's another pruner. There's another pruner. I'm going to lock in that cute monkey. That's going to help with healing. And, ooh, let's lock in that rat. Let's go to wave 3. Saver with the loot. I mean, it's not super bad. Like I said, it gives you harvesting, which helps you build more materials early on. Which will be good for your damage. But I didn't want to take that damage. I'm trying to get as much explosive damage as possible. I will take a... Oh, wait, I already have luck. I don't really need luck. I want to see if I can't get one... Ooh, there's another coupon. Can I get one more pruner? I did get one more pruner. Can I get... Damn, can't lock in one more pruner. Alright. Music increases luck, support increases harvesting. Yes, musical increases luck, support equals harvesting. With the saver, you're looking more for harvesting than you are luck. Luck will help you get items. But for the most part, you just want economy. I gotta go find that Mohawk guy, because he's going to empower enemies, which makes him harder to kill. It's just gonna be a problem. Alright, not bad. Not a bad way for. We'll take that speed. I'm gonna need to be able to run around. Take a little bit more harvesting. And now, for the most part, we're just going to take items that basically help me kill. I will lock in that gentle alien. I do need one more pruner, though. Wow, it is not wanting me to have another pruner. Okay, I guess we're just going to run 5 pruners this round. Luckily, the fruit explodes when we pick it up, so that'll... you son of a gun. Yeah, we don't want that guy to live very long. Run away, and this is why I got the 9% speed. Oh my god, I need damage bad. Holy crap, this is scary. Okay, sorry, I am focusing on, because sometimes you just gotta knuckle down and really get after it. Oh, that was scary. I'll take the Corrupted Shard, we'll take a little bit of health. I really want to... I need to take these so I can at least unlock something. There's another pruner, finally. Luckily, the better tier pruners will increase the amount of fruit we get. Ooh, this is going to be tough, too. Another environmental damage. Yeah, so stuff like the Clockwork Bee is going to be important to take, because that will just increase the amount of fruit our gardens can produce. And we do need some sort of sustain. Or not sustain, I'm sorry. Damage. Yeah, this one hurts. This is going to hurt. This is going to be a kind of a hurty one. Decomposing flesh. I'm actually going to... Actually, I should have taken it because I do have the rat. But we'll take the goat skull. Start getting some damage going. Alright, little frog. Take the black belt. Lock in the whistle. Let's lock in... Say lock in the missile. I guess we'll take that. And... You know what? We'll lock in that whetstone as well. Let's go to wave 7. Because again, the rat will help trigger. The rat will help trigger some of the lifesteal. Hey, get the fruit. Yeah, that's why I'm glad I chose the. That's why I'm glad I chose the pruners. More fruit. If we can find the fruit basket, that'd be great. What else could we use? Again, luck is needed. Basically anything that helps produce fruit we want. Let's go. Yeah, eventually we'll get enough fruit where if we can build up our explosive damage enough, which we're not going to be able to do that if we keep taking damage, we'll be able to get enough to take out a ton of enemies pretty quickly. Let's take some more melee damage. Let's actually grab some armor here, because we do need to survive. Alright, pruner, whistle, missile, and the whetstone. Lock in the pearl, because the pearl with the amount of luck we have is awesome. Fishhook will be good. And there's armor and dodge, so we'll take that and we'll go to wave 8. Saver with taser could work if you're going for an elemental build. Tried loot, but I did not like the feel of it. Yeah, loot is... I actually like loot because it does weaken enemies, but it does take a while to get used to. You do have to build it up, because you do. I mean, it does build off of luck, so you do need that luck stat to really be able to use it effectively. We're actually getting some pretty nice explosive damage on these fruit, which is nice. Only my pruners. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, unfortunately, the Glutton is not as easy. I could try a loot run. No, not really. Loot only scales 50% or 10% with luck. I mean, you could do flute as well. That's also an option. But I think I'm gonna try. I'll try the pruners one more time. I think if I focus more on actually building up the pruners, I think we'll be good. Lucky with loot. Yeah, lucky with loot is amazing. Yeah, with lucky, you do want one of those. You do want one of those items that scales off of luck. I'm not going to take the book. We will take the harvesting. All right, let's see if we can get a pruner. There's one pruner. There's a second pruner. Can we lock in a third? We did lock in a third. I'm going to lock in the lemonade. I'm going to start taking these items that increase the amount of HP I get from consumables. Those are definitely going to be needed with this. And we will keep the fruit. I'm going to keep the fruit on the ground until I actually need to take it. Or if, like I said, and by the need to take it is, are enemies ganging up on me? Am I not able to clear things out? Because at the end of the day, they do all come towards me, and they will give me those explosion increases anyways. So, no reason to take them right away. Although it doesn't help with unlocking that character. Yeah. In fact, I don't think you get the loot until you beat Lucky, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that's definitely, you have to beat Lucky before you can actually get the loot, but with Lucky though, you have enough luck where you can get a decent build going. Let's get there's harvesting. Pruner, we'll take the lemonade, lock in the rat, because I do like a good rat. There's another pruner. And let's just go to wave 3. Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember what I did for my Lucky run. In fact, I think I just played him like a normal, I would play any other Brotato or Bro. Because again, with the amount of luck that he has, if you get like something like the Pearl or I mean, if you just get enough luck, you get a good, decent amount of good weapons and things like that. Let's take a little more harvesting. All right, there's pruner. Let's take the rat finally. I'm gonna lock it. Lock in that metal plate. There's another pruner. And let's go to wave 4. Don't really need the metal plate right now, but I'm a little. I just want to make sure that I don't take too much damage as I'm trying to get my build going. Oh boy. That's a leech that I do not want to see. Did he get a hit off? Ooh, he got a couple hits off. Damn, that took damage. And again, with that rat, I am probably going to take a little lifesteal, just because he will trigger it. So that'll be good. But not yet. I will take that health, though. I do need health, and I do need some speed. What should I get for stats? Plain Saver with Taser. So if you're going to be playing with the Taser, you're going to want elemental damage. With the Saver, I mean, it's basically whatever you build off of. I mean, the big thing about the Saver is you don't want to spend your materials down. You want to build them up over time, because that is how you get a lot of your damage. So if you get a little bit of the elemental damage here with Saver, and then just don't spend any money, you'll get so much damage that that elemental damage you do get will multiply. But if you are going with the Taser, also attack speed, you're going to need health, obviously. Probably HP regen instead of lifesteal, depending on how you want to build it. Crit's always good, range is always good, armor's always good, speed is good, harvesting is good if you can get it. Alright, Pruder, Metal Plate, we'll take that luck. Oh, I guess that's all we're going to get. I mean, it really is just build what you can with, or build around the weapons you choose, as well as build around kind of the passive talents that are part of whatever your character is playing. So, like for instance, with the Glutton, I'm playing around, or I'm building my character around the fact that you pick up fruit for major damage. So that's how I'm playing this character. Let's finally take some melee damage. Let's get another pruner in here. There's my... Take the fresh meat. I'm going to lock in the whistle and the whetstone. There's another pruner. There's a tardigrade. That'd be nice to have, too. I thought range benefits from lifesteal. I mean, everything benefits from lifesteal. Range is definitely better because you don't have to get up close to enemies. The reason I want to get lifesteal is because I have the rat, and the rat can trigger my lifesteal. Daybreak, thank you for the raid. How are you guys doing? Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Jay Axion. We are playing some Brotato, just trying to complete as many characters on Nightmare as we can. How was your stream today, Daybreak? I think I saw you were playing Brotato right before I got on, but did you have any luck with your runs today? Ah, damn it. Took damage. It was pretty solid. Got 4 Nightmare wins in 4 hours. That's pretty awesome. That's definitely been more than I've been getting. But yeah, congrats, man. Which characters did you get, if I could ask? Take a little more harvesting. Alright, pruner, whetstone, whistle. Lock in that bag. That range would be nice, but I'm not going to get it, so we'll just go to the next wave. And again, just kind of just leaving the fruit on the ground until I absolutely need it. Like there, I kind of need it. These guys are coming after me pretty hard. I don't have the damage to take them out with my melee weapon. Ah, frick. I'm not going to be able to die for those. Well, I guess I can die for them. I didn't want to get all of them, but I got all of them. Don't die. Please don't die. It would be very nice to not die. I'm gonna need some speed. You played Farmer, Soldier, Jack, and my brain is failing me. Technomage. Okay. That's a good list. Yeah. Farmer, Soldier, Jack, probably pretty decent. Technomage is the one I've always had trouble with. It's not too bad, but still pretty fun. Definitely gonna take that health. I need a little armor. I'm gonna take the tardigrade. I'm gonna take the bag. Take another pruner. Let's take more health. Now I need to focus on getting damage. Probably lock in the bait. I'll skip the Sunken Bell for now. But yeah, no, that's awesome. Getting 4 wins. I mean, if I could get 4 wins every stream, I'd be so happy. I'm just happy with the fact that I can get 1 win on Nightmare, because it's still quite the beast. Don't get near me. Stupid enemies. Alright, where's that tree? Let's get the tree down. Nope. Oh, shoot. There we go. Hit him. Let's see. Alright, get you in range so that I can blow you up. Ooh. Yeah, we need damage. We need damage bad. No, aww. The last one was the farmer one. Had enough consumable heal and jerky that it could just run around the gardens and survive. Also, two cursed penguins. And a normal one giving 5 regen whenever it grabbed fruit at max HP with a cursed baby squid and cursed fairy. Stumbled into a fishhook build. Oh, those are the best. Man, I'll tell you what, I love a good fishhook build. Those are so fun. I'm going to take a little more speed. I'm going to take the baby gecko. Let's take the bait to get some damage. No, nothing there. There's another pruner. Going to lock in another rat. Ooh, loot worm will be good. There's another pruner. Let's lock you in to increase these. Dock moth will also be good just for healing. So we'll take that as well. Yeah, I love... There's nothing beats a good fishhook build. Especially if you get it one that's like cursing everything you want it to curse. Oh, such a fun build. Alright, I'm taking way too much damage. Where's my rat? Rat, please heal me. Ooh, we are running into a little bit of trouble here. Definitely the lack of damage. I am feeling that lack of damage right now. Oh, that was bad. I should not have done that, but I did. Choices were made. I don't regret them. Not bad. I got a lot of good damage there. Fishhook. I'll take a fishhook. Why not? Because I get my attack speed back. All right, pruner. Actually, I can take all of this. Good. There's more pruners. I want the coffee. I want the mastery. I want it all. I want everything. I want every item to show up in the shop so I can buy it. That's it. I just want an all-item build. I should just play Demon. That is the all-item build. Demon with the Ghost Scepters. Alright, let's see how we're doing now. Now that we got a little more damage. Still not great. Ooh, lost my tardigrade. Definitely want to try to keep that tardigrade as much as possible, but I don't want these eggs to spawn. I just don't want to deal with enemies right now. Nice relaxing run. Just a Brotato run where you have no enemies. Just a peaceful setting Brotato run. No, that's not possible, but it would be funny. And there, I'm taking too much damage again. Let's dive for explosions. Crap. We're okay. We're okay. Whew. I need damage so bad. It's not the best damage, but I'll take it. And then a little more armor. Theoretically, Jack could get 0% enemy spawn rate. That would be fascinating to see that actually happen. It'd be interesting to see if you'd be able to beat the elites and the bosses. Probably not, because you probably wouldn't be able to get anything after the 0% spawn rate, unless you had just a ton of harvesting, which I don't think you can get. All right, coupon. We'll take the pruner. We'll take the mastery. Let's take the lure. I'm gonna take the duct tape. There's another pruner. The alloy will be nice. Corrupted Shard will be nice too. It is, though, a bug that is near impossible to see. Ah, okay. I was gonna say, I don't think you should ever be able to get your enemy spawn rate down to 0%. That would just, I mean, for much as I joke about, oh, that'd be funny to see, that'd make the game kind of boring. Are we not? Oh no, we're wave 11. I'm like, we're not in a horde wave, are we? No, it's just wave 11. Are we gonna be able to get these loot worms or loot aliens? I don't know. Well, my rat's going after him, so he'll pick them apart. Yeah, he picked them apart. Or at least he picked most of them apart. I don't know. Oh no, we got 3 items, so we did get them all. Still, I'm still not... Ooh, improved tools, absolutely going to do that. Ooh, another pearl, finally. We definitely want those pearls. Compass. I don't have any crit, and I could use the speed. So I'll take it. I guess we'll take a little more lifesteal. Alright, Pruner and the Alloy. Take the Corrupted Shard, blocking that metal plate. Ooh, explosion damage. Treasure map is or was bugged, might be fixed, where it doesn't check the first item when rolling the second item, so it can get the same unique item to show up. Oh, that is awesome. You need that to happen to both Candle and White Flag is run. Or in run. Oh, that's actually sounds awesome. I would love to see that happen, but then again, like I said, it might be a little boring. I don't really want to take the dynamite, since we're getting free explosion damage, so I'm not going to take the dynamite. Ooh, snail will be good. Another bag? Sure. We got enough luck for that bag. Alright, let's go. Let's see, can we actually get this guy down? It's gonna be questionable. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull him towards all my fruit. Probably not. Yeah, I think we'll just... Well, actually, we're pulling him around pretty good. I don't want you to spawn. Alright, we're taking too much damage. Ooh, we're taking way too much damage. At least our explosion damage is pretty decent. Yeah, I definitely don't... Okay. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I've had it happen once with padding. Oh wow, Daybreak, that's awesome. I would love to see that happen, but it probably won't. I'm never that lucky. I think I'm gonna do. I did a couple runs with Glutton. Let's try someone else. You know what? I haven't done a run with Masochist yet. This will be fun. Masochist, 5 damage when you take damage until the end of the wave. You get extra HP, you get a ton of regen, you get armor, and you have minus 100% damage. What did I always like to do with this guy? Because it's like kind of like Bob's your uncle with this guy. I mean, I could do... I feel like I need to do something with more lifesteal, but I'm also half tempted to do the axe just so I can compound my damage over time. Scissors, now, well, we want to be taking damage, but, or actually, no. Yeah, scissors and the shield are the 2 best things on Masochist. That's what I'm thinking, because you want to take damage, but you need armor. Spiky shield goes well with the armor, but the scissors allows you to take more damage. So I think I'm going to try the scissors. Hit me. Hit me. Hurt me. More. I need more. Let's see. Can I get some harvesting? Thank you. Alright, let's see. Let's get some scissors. Can I get more scissors, please? There's more scissors. Can I lock in one more? Nope. Okay, let's go to the next wave. Yeah, I'm going to go with the scissors on this one. I think it'll be just a little bit better. Allow me to just take more damage. Yeah. Fuel tank. If I was doing an elemental run, yeah, fuel tank I would definitely take. Taking more harvesting. Let's see. Still just looking for weapons. Get one more lock in, one more scissor. There's some lifesteal. I'll take you. So that'll just increase the amount of lifesteal I get. Yeah, fuel tank is great if you're doing an elemental run. Otherwise, no reason to take it. So something like the mage, or if you are going to do an elemental weapon build, it's great. But yeah, it's the fact that it reduces damage for melee and damage for range. No reason to take it. It's like same thing, like boiling water. Like if I was doing elemental, I could take it, but there's no reason to. In fact, I can ban it. There's more harvesting. There's some speed. All right, scissors, the whetstone. There's my last scissors. And ooh, coupon and another scissors. So we'll definitely do that. Let's go to wave 4. Still a good item though. I do like the fuel tank. I take it when I. Like I said, when I do an elemental build, if I'm doing like the icicle, or I don't think I've actually done a wand one. Ever since they've introduced the icicle, I haven't done a run with the wand. Just because I like the icicle more. The wand's not bad. It's great. It's a great item to set enemies on fire, especially if you're going for like a fire build, or like that's what your main damage is. But it's still good. Let's see. So this is level 5, so I get a free tier 2. I would actually like some health here. That's a lot of luck. I do like a little bit of luck. Alright, coupon, then scissors. I don't have any burning. I'll take the lemonade. Probably don't really need it, but it might not hurt. We're not going to be taking any dodge, so in fact, let's ban that. Take the bag. Nothing there. There's another scissors. There's some attack speed. And I have, well, I'll take the beanie as well. Actually, I'll take the XP again as well. Those are all good. Yeah, basically don't want any dodge on this character. You want to take damage. Damage is your friend. Damage, lifesteal, health, armor. I think those are the main things, or not damage. I'm not going to be taking any damage items. And I'll take melee damage, but for the most part, no % damage. Just want survivability. That's all I want. Yeah, our damage is going to skyrocket. Ball and chain. I don't mind it, but not with the scissors. Let's see. Let's take more health for now. All right, scissors, coffee, beanie, scar. There's some range. I do like some range. There's another coupon. There's a whistle. Let's go to wave 6. And let's just start taking damage. Keep an eye on my health. Make sure we don't die. Alright, let's take some more damage. Kind of the goal is to try to keep my health around halfway. I think it's a good goal to have. It means you're taking enough damage, but also not taking too much damage. Kind of that, like, safe zone. Oh, there's a free item, but I'm not going to be able to get it. Oh, I got it. I always wonder if I could be able to. I hate when they spawn that late in the wave, but it is what it is. All right, we'll take the claw tree. Free dynamite. I don't have any explosion, but might as well take it. I guess I'll just take the melee here and the health. Alright, coupon and the whistle. We'll take the alien worm. Ooh, gentle alien. Definitely take you. The blaze mander. It'd be good at weakening enemy. No, I'm not going to spend 65 on that. Goat skull. I'm not going to take the goat skull. I will take the mastery. I don't want to take the goat skull. I don't want to lose my crit. There's another scissors, so that's even more lifesteal. There's more scissors. There's more regen. And I think we'll just go to wave 7 now. Alright, let's get the damage going. Ooh, these guys are starting to hit a little harder. So I need to find some armor immediately. Or more regen. Regen works too. If I can heal faster than I'm taking damage, good spot. Now, if I could find a Doc Moth, that is also going to be super important for this character, or would be. How are we doing on damage? Yeah, wow, our damage is already 98%. Wait, how's it? Now it's 108. Yeah, we're taking a ton of damage. That's just the fun part about Masochist is you take so much damage. You just get a ton. You get, oh, there's armor. Good. Armor. All right, free level 10. So this is a purple. I want that armor. All right, scissors, plant, mastery. Take a little more crit. The broken mouth. Yeah, I'll take the broken mouth. Lock in the scissors. I'll lock in the spyglass. Don't want dodge, so we'll leave that alone. We'll go to wave 8. Wait, can we even get dodge on this character? You can get dodge, but you don't want dodge. Alright. Again, building up damage as we go. Trying to take as many hits as possible. Keep that goal of let's keep my HP around the 27, 28 mark if possible. Then again, with the fact that I got those crit hits going, well, right now we're sitting in a good spot, especially for wave 8. Basically just looking for a little bit of melee damage and survivability. Then again, a good old-fashioned walrus or shark can just easily take me out. Could be one of those moments, one of those days where you're just like, great, 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 ah, crap. Not a bad wave 8. Alright, take another claw tree. Let's take some attack speed. There's a snail. That'd be nice. Scissors, spyglass, tentacle. Sure, that's just more healing. Do I take the metal? No, I do have a lot of crit, but I'm gonna say no. There's another scissor. And lemonade and XP gain. Let's go to wave 9. We do have a horde wave coming up on wave 12, so that's going to be interesting. Do we let the eggs hatch? Not quite yet. Don't have enough damage yet to let them hatch. I mean, I do, but... Well, I do now. Oh no, de-hatch. I forgot. Sometimes when enemies spawn, if you're standing right on top of them when they spawn, they do shift their spawning location. Oh, you're cursed. I don't want you to be around. Cursed enemies are no fun. Free tree. Any free items? Nope. There's a free item. We're definitely going after you. Yeah, Masochist is just one of those fun characters where you just don't care. It's just like, I'm just going to run into everything. Not a bad wave 9. Clockwork Wasp will take Energy Bracelet. Sure, it's free, and it's giving me crit, so I'll take it. I want a little more luck and more melee damage. Let's just start getting more damage. Ooh, that's a purple scissors. Alright, how do I play this? No, let's combine you for the purple, and let's combine you for you. Let's take everything there. I don't have the loot worm, so I'm going to take the pickup range. I'll take, you know what, I'm going to venture out and take the weird ghost here. Normally I wouldn't take it this late, but I think we have enough HP regen that will be fine. I'm not gonna take the Shady Potion. Normally I would take it, but not right now. Harvesting, sure. I'll take the injection. There's more harvesting. I'm gonna skip that. Ooh, fruit basket. Let's take. Well, actually, no. No, let's not. But we'll lock in that decomposing flesh. Decomposing flesh might be good because I do want more lifesteal. So we'll take that. Let's go to wave 10. All right. Can I heal fast enough to overcome my damage deficit? I think I did finally. Okay, I did. Yeah, that's the one thing that worries me about taking a weird ghost is do I have enough regen to get out of the danger zone before the enemies get to me? Luckily, enemies started super slow because of the snail, so we're sitting in a good spot there. Plus, the scissors give you enough lifesteal where you got a 1 in 2.2%, or I guess it's a, wow, it's a 44 or 49% chance to get out. Good. Forgot they give you the percentage. Might as well use it. Alright, let's get that item. Let's keep just running headlong into these enemies. Because apparently Masochist is Doom Guy. That's basically the equivalent. Masochist is the Doom Guy. Pumpkin does nothing for me, so we'll ban it. Ooh, what was that? I'll take a little more regen. Take more damage. Let's get that decomposing flesh, because that lifesteal will just help. Recycling machine. Oh, well, there's my Doc Moth, finally. Celery tea we'll take. We'll take the defective steroids. Ritual. We'll take the butterfly. And there's armor. And I guess we'll just go to wave 11. Alright, we got our Doc Moth, so I'm just going to stay in here. And we're now just basically going to double the healing. And never die, apparently. The only problem is I'm going to need to run out to pick up materials. And get trees. Or possibly go after loot elements. Like, here's a tree. Gotta get it. Gotta get the tree. Maybe if I get a loot worm, then I won't have that many problems. The Horde Wave will be nice, though. It'll be interesting to see what my damage is during the Horde Wave when everything's coming after me. That is going to be, I'm not going to lie, that's going to be a lot of fun to look at. Let's see, these sharks are doing what, 11 damage it looks like? But I'm healing so much, so fast, that it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's pick up some of this material, as much as we can. Alright, that was good. Now we got that celery tea going, so that'll just increase our XP gain. Let's take the health. Do I want the crit? That's a lot of crit. I'm going to take the crit. There's more lifesteal, helmet, armor, injection. Definitely Gentle Alien and the Mirror. Let's lock both of you in. And let's go to wave 12 and see what happens. Because there are going to be a ton of enemies coming around here in about, 5 seconds. Oh, but they do have the ranged enemies, which kind of sucks. I don't want to have to deal with these guys. Oh, and they do have the altered little scyther guys. That's not gonna, well, actually, with the damage I have now, it's actually not going to be a problem. We're going to get so much damage. It's, again, what are we at? We're at 107 damage already. And we have so much lifesteal that it's, the enemies now we're at 182 damage. Let's just get these guys. Those guys are bothering me. They're bugging me. We ended with, it went back. Oh, it went back down. Let's see. I'm not taking the clover because it gives me dodge, and I don't want dodge. I do want attack speed though. Alright, there's another scissor. Alright, do we mirror the Gentle Alien? I'm thinking yes. Let's mirror the Gentle Alien. Because that's just more enemies, which will damage me more, which will just give me more damage. We'll take the Sunken Bill. Let's take the coffee. Let's take the mushroom. Ooh, do I have burning? I do not have burning, so I'm not going to take the fried rice. I will take the spyglass. The beanie, I do want a little more speed, and a little more luck will be nice. We'll go to wave 13. I forgot I need to take damage. Just enough to increase my damage and give me a leg up. But these empowerers are going to be a problem. Well, actually, no, they shouldn't be. They should be pretty simple to deal with. Well, not so much the empowerers, but the enemies they empower. That's what's going to be the main problem. It's, I guess, yeah, we're doing pretty good. Just, again, running around with that Doc Moth. Getting that Doc Moth was definitely needed for this run, because it's... The fact that it increases healing by 1 is pretty nice. Especially on a character where you want to take a lot of damage. You empowered the site. Still good. We're still doing really good. Lifesteal is up to 16%. Guess at this point we are going to... Oh, that's a lot of melee. We're definitely taking that. This is a level 20 upgrade, so I could take the attack speed, or I could go for more melee damage. I'll take the attack speed. Alright, let's take all this. I'm going to leave the energy bracelet. 131 for 4% crit. Not that great. Oh, there's melee damage. Let's take that missile. The campfire. I kind of want to take it for the visibility increase. I mean, the regen's nice too, so I'll lock that in. And we'll just go to wave 14. Still, I could have spent down, but decided not to. Alright, let's start taking some damage. Get my Doc Moth to heal a little bit. Take more damage. It's like the Doc Moth just creates a safety zone. Safety zone of love. You feel the warmth. This reminds me of, wait, was it Mothra, I think, that was like the healing light of the Godzilla universe? I believe so. That's kind of what Doc Moth reminds me of. Mothra. Alright, let's see if the loot alien wants to come over here. He doesn't, so we'll go after him. Make sure we get that tree. Yeah, normally I would go after the little Mohawk guy who's empowering all these enemies. Oh, there's another loot alien. Can we get him? I think we got him. I will take a bottle mine. I'll take a head injury. 12% speed. That is a lot of speed. That would be nice. We'll take it. Alright, campfire and a missile. We'll take even more luck. Ugly Tooth, sure. That slows down enemies. There's some pickup range. Do we want the baby elephant? Not really. I don't have a lot of luck right now. Ooh, I will take the power generator. That's even more damage. And, ooh, coupon. And you know what? We'll take the penguin, too. Penguin's not going to do much, but it's a penguin. Who doesn't love penguin? Alright, so this is where I'm going to find some enemies actually start taking some damage. I mean, the shark will give me damage as well, but not as much and not as fast as I want. But over time, we should be able to kill him. Luckily, he comes after me, so won't have too many... Well, actually, he might have some problems. Nah, we should be able to get him. I was going to say we're going to have problems, but he's steadily coming after me. And I've taken enough damage where now I'm doing the sunken bell just went off. That's good. That's why I like the sunken bell. It's a good reminder that you're not invulnerable, and it's a good warning to, hey, it's time to heal. Alright, let's get these guys taken care of so we get their juicy materials. Nice. Alright, I'll take the plant for the regen. Ooh, the lucky coin. Look at all that luck. Okay, so I didn't take the baby elephant, which if I would have taken the baby elephant, so this gives me 2 luck for every crit. So I'm going to get 86 luck. That would have... I do lose some armor, though. So I do need to make up for that. Not going to take either of these, even though they're great. I don't need the attack speed. I don't want... Actually, no, I'll take the regular speed, because that just increases my power generator. There's the plant. Oh, there's my loot worm, finally. We'll definitely take the Poison Tonic. 3 damage. I'm not going to take the Blindfold. It's unfortunately got Dodge on it. Don't need Harvesting Exoskeleton. I'll definitely take the Exoskeleton. That's a good take. It's got armor and crit. It gives me a little more speed. Do lose a little bit of regen, but with the regen we have on these scissors, we're not in any troubles. Alright. Yeah, the fact that we're starting off and doing 20 damage right off the start, that hurt. Okay, we gotta be a little careful with the damage we take. I do not have enough armor to be able to take that many hits. I made a decent amount of armor, but not enough to take a hit from one of those empowered enemies. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, we should be fine. We'll focus on armor for the next couple level ups. Or if I can. Still take something good if I can get it. But if I see armor, if I see a good armor, I'll take it. I probably won't take just a tier 1 armor upgrade. I actually want a good armor upgrade. We'll take some free coffee, take a bonk dog. Like I said, I was going to say take armor, but 8 melee damage is hard to pass up, so we'll take it. Plus, we got the Exoskeleton, the Poison Tonic. You know what? We'll take a Frozen Heart. Might not be bad. Structure attack speed. I don't have any structures, do I? No. But this will increase my speed. We'll take the Weird Ghost, because again, we have enough regen. I should be able to heal through it. You know what? We'll lock in that Clockwork Wasp. Why not? Anything else? Nope. Alright, let's... Ooh, maybe it wasn't super smart to take just yet. Alright, let's see how we're doing. I'm trying to take a hit. There we go. Alright, we're not taking too much damage. We might... Yeah, let's build up our damage first before we actually go after this guy. Let him come to us. Fortunately, he likes to run away. Luckily now he's going to run towards us. Now we can just kind of... Yeah, I don't think we're going to beat this one. We might be able to, but it's definitely questionable. Ooh, don't take too much damage. Ooh, it's going to be close. All right, well, hey, we got him. We did get him down. That was very close. But yeah, we have 156 damage now. Take another small fish. Oh, Sif's Relic. Awesome. Definitely an awesome take. Ooh, and a garden. Wow, we're already up to 34 damage. You know what? We'll take 12 damage. Take that Frozen Heart. That's even more damage. Take the Clockwork Wasp. Cursed Blunt Hammer. That actually is attacking pretty quickly. I'm going to lock that in. We'll take that. Little muscly dude we'll take. Wheat we'll take. Defective Steroids we'll take. And let's go to the next wave. Yeah, the fact that that Cursed Hammer is doing 218 damage right off the bat is pretty good. Also, that Sif's Relic did give us 3 armor as well, so that was also plenty helpful. Then again, if we can't take hits, this is going to be hard. So we're actually going to use the elemental bullets to our advantage to take some free hits. When possible. That is, I will say, that is one of the nice things about this level. Free hits. I mean, it's not a problem this late in the game, but it is decent. Bell hasn't gone off either, which is good. Nice. Bloody Hand. I'll do 1 damage. Oh, actually, no, this is great. You absolutely want the Bloody Hand on Masochist. This is super important to take, so definitely taking that. Let's take the health. I about skipped that. I can't believe I thought about that for a second. Absolutely want the bloody hand on the Masochist. Alright, let's get rid of the scissors. Let's get the hammer in there. Let's get a tree in there. Oh, improved tools. I don't have, again, don't have any structures. But that's 10% attack speed, so we'll lock that in. You know what, we'll lock in that mushroom. Let's go to wave 19. Now we just get free damage, and we get free damage increases every second. And we get a ton of lifesteal too. So this is now a fun run. Plus the damage we get from the lifesteal. It's just everything is compounded upon everything. And the hammer right now is doing 1,176 damage. And we still have 20 seconds to go. I'm curious to see what that's going to max out as. It's we are getting 5% damage every second. And that's assuming we don't take hits from enemies. Let's see, we are up to 1,600. There's a free loot alien. It just crit for over 3,000. Good God. That is, I'm very glad I took the cursed hammer. You know what? Let's take the lumberjack shirt. And you know what? We'll take the hunting trophy. Does nothing for me, but might as well. A little bit of melee damage. You know what? We'll take the dangerous bunny. Let's take the wheat. Not going to take the improved tools. We'll take the mushroom. Another exoskeleton. We'll take the coffee. And you know what? Let's round it out. Let's round out the last buy with one more penguin so that our original penguin has a buddy now. So now we got 2 penguins, a pair of penguins. And let's see how this goes. See, we're not killing him fast right away, but we still haven't built up our damage. He is still going down pretty quickly. Yeah, there goes the Leviathan. The dead whale is not dead yet. And there he goes. All right. Yeah, that is the Masochist. He is a fun character. Yeah, scissors was definitely the great take. Glad I took the scissors, because that just makes the Masochist so much easier. Could have done it with the armor, but or the shield, but yeah, scissors I think were more fun. I personally prefer to do a shield run on the golem. I think that's a lot better. But let's see. Let's move into our next run. Let's see. We don't have... we're getting there. We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more characters to actually beat. I guess if we go from one good character to the next... well, you know, we already did a character where we want to take damage, or we wanted to take damage. Why don't we try a character where we're forced to take damage? Let's do sick. And, you know what? Since we did the scissors last run, why don't we start? And since we don't really want to take damage, let's do the medical gun with sick. I think if we, we do need to heal every second. The medical gun will just increase the amount of lifesteal we get. So let's try this. 6 medical guns, and hopefully, Mr. Sick gets healed up a little bit better. Alright, let's find that harvesting. Let's find the medical gun. Let's find one more medical gun. And let's lock in another one. Ooh, let's lock in that fertilizer, because that trades harvesting for melee. So it's basically free harvesting for it. Well, it's not free. It's harvesting for money. But any harvesting you get early on is pretty good. Yeah, we'll be looking for, again, the Bloody Hand is an awesome item on this character. Pretty much a normal build outside of that. Alright, more harvesting. Alright, med gun, harvesting, locking that coffee for the attack speed. There's another medical gun. And let's go to wave 3. So yeah, we do get some we do get regen, HP regen with the medical, but it doesn't matter. It's all about the lifesteal on this, because we get with the lifesteal we now have 70% life, or 75% lifesteal. So if we get our attack speed up with this character, we will not have any problem surviving. Only problem with lifesteal is it caps out at 10 HP per second. Kind of sucks, but it's not terrible. And we're not gonna be able to get that loot alien, I don't think. Yeah, didn't think we'd be able to get him. All right, so we got some decent harvesting. So now let's focus on luck and maybe a little more attack speed. All right, take the attack speed. Let's take the harvesting. We'll take the life steal. There's another medical gun I need. Lemonade, not super well needed right now, so I'm probably not going to take it. I'll just save the money. With the med guns, I'll be able to pretty much heal through everything. And then, yeah, I think we just focus on health and damage. Basically, from this point out, health, damage, and life, or attack speed. Luckily, we do start with extra health because we are sick, but we will need more. Do we want to get curse into the build? I mean, I kind of forced it there, but I think we'll take it. We haven't really done any curse builds yet. There's my damage. Let's see if we can get a little more. All right, blue med gun, another blue med gun. Let's lock in that leather vest. Take some speed. There's more fresh meat. There's another med gun. So now our damage is just going up, and we have a higher chance of lifesteal. I mean, pretty much with the 75%, you're almost guaranteed to get life back. The question is, are we going to get the spawns to actually get it back? Oh, there's a gobbler. Let the gobbler eat up some of this material so that he can get nice and fat, and then we can get extra materials from him. All right, where is he? All right, wave 15. All right, let's pop him now. Don't want to wait too long. And again, we'll take a little bit of curse. Alright, good wave 5. More speed? No, not for the luck. I want to keep my luck positive if possible. Oh, there we go. 9 speed. Alright, med gun and baby gecko. Let's finally take that leather vest to get the armor and the dodge. There's some range and range damage. Ooh, the snail is good. And I'm not going to roll again because I only got one item unlocked, and I don't want to take the chance that I mean, the chance of me actually getting some is slim to none. So I'd rather just save the money. Alright, there's Cursa, an enemy. Those are going to pop. Let's get the tree. And we'll keep doing our thing. Just run around. Kill as many enemies as possible. And, you know, just have a chat with you. See how are you doing today? Things going well? I hope they are. You know, it is Sunday, first day, or the night before the week starts again. Sometimes you just want to relax. Other times you want to play a game. Maybe you want to chat with someone. You never know. But, you know, you just got to enjoy your time while you can. We'll take a black belt. That's, actually, no, I'm going to recycle it. Let's get, I'll take a little more harvesting. There's some more luck. Let's take the items I locked in. Not taking the cute monkey, just because it's, it reduces my range damage. I don't want to do it. There's some more lifesteal. We're pretty much... Well, we're not completely at 100%, but we're getting there. Damage is okay for 27. I would like it to be a little more, but we haven't been taking much damage. But we're also shooting fast enough that we're killing enemies pretty quickly. The question is, yeah, the walrus and the cursed enemies are going to be the big challenge. But we have enough speed that we can run away from them. Well, yeah, no, we took that hit and healed up pretty quickly, so not a terrible time. And there we go. Yeah, I want to try to clear out these big groups because that's where all the materials going to be. I need materials. We need to buy items, and I'm not getting a lot of materials. Maybe I should get some more harvesting. Or no, maybe we'll just do some attack speed. Alright, speed. There's more lifesteal. There's... yeah, well, more lifesteal. There's some XP. Alright, there's some damage. There's some attack speed. Padding. We'll take padding. That'll be good. And let's go to wave 8. It is a little extra HP, but it also increases the amount of HP you get for the materials you hold. So you can get some decent amount of HP going. But if you're like me and you always spend down, then it doesn't really matter too much. But still, 3 HP is 3 HP. And I need 3 HP right now. Let's see. Yeah, let's take the blob out, see how we do against these leeches. Leeches, lampreys, I call them both. Their official name is lamprey, but I like to call them the leeches because they look like little leeches that you just don't want to deal with. The fact that I have to run away, just kind of run around the ring, is not making me too happy. I think we're gonna need to find some piercing. That's what we need. Take some attack speed. Alright. Cyclops worm, coffee. There's some range damage. I'm not going to take the decomposing flesh. I actually don't need it. We will take the loot worm. Because, yeah, I have enough lifesteal. I already have 35% lifesteal. Plus the med guns. I'm sitting at 90% on the tier 2, 85% on the tier 1. Don't need life speed anymore. I mean, if we can get up to 100, we will. But I'm not going to do... I'm only going to do that through, like, something like the ritual or... God, what else has lifesteal? Not really sure. Maybe the bloody hand. If I get the bloody hand, then yeah, then we will start taking a ton of lifesteal, but... we're not going to find much. Yeah, this is the... We're definitely in dire need of damage. Damage and piercing. So yeah, we're not even going to be able to get that loot alien. Which that loot alien could hold the key to more killing. I should say enemy elimination be the better way of saying it. It is what it is. Yeah, let's find damage. There's damage. There's more damage. I'll take the hedgehog and the loot worm. I'm gonna hold off on the padding. There's another med gun. I will take the ugly tooth. Rat might be good. Nope. No piercing. I mean, we are only on wave 10, so it's not super important, but let's see how well we clear. Clearing the small enemies out. Big enemies are taking 3 to 4 hits, but we're clearing them out pretty well as well. Now the cursed ones are going to come out, and that's where the problem's going to be. No, I think we're okay. I think we're okay right now. I don't think I would prefer the big guys to spawn, but I'm not going to stop. Luckily with the loot worm now, not worried about trees or not picking up any of these materials that I'm not being able to get to. He'll get to them. Plus he has a chance to double, so you definitely want him to pick them up as much as possible. And that's a big group of guys. This is where you need, this is why you want piercing on anytime you get a ranged weapon. Because yeah, if I had piercing, I'd be able to take out a lot of those guys a lot faster. Let's take the damage. Ooh, I could mirror. Let's mirror the rat. You know what? Let's finally take that padding. There's some armor. I definitely need the scope because that's damage. I need piercing. I need to find the bandana or the sharp bullet. Those are going to be the 2 big ticket items. Not with 2 rats though. We have a little more damage. Not only do we have more damage, but we have more chances to trigger lifesteal. It's that's going to be good. Welcome back, Daybreak. Hope your walk went well. How did the Masochist go? It went really well. I just boosted lifesteal. I took the scissors, boosted lifesteal, and was basically unkillable. It was a pretty quick, pretty easy run. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty fun run. Glad I definitely took the scissors. The spiky shield would have been fun, but I think the scissors are the superior option for him. Also, I did find the bloody hand, so that also helped a lot as well. But yeah, no, that Masochist was a fun run. Cauldron. I'll take the Cauldron. Okay, what do I need? I need damage. There's range damage. There's more damage. Can I get piercing, please? I want to take the lure, but I don't have the ability to kill them right now. I don't have the damage to kill. Well, I might. No, I'm gonna skip the lure. I can't believe I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna skip the lure. I need piercing. I need piercing really badly. There's a ritual. I'll take you. We'll block in the leather vest. I guess we'll go to wave 12. Luckily, we got an easier enemy. Or I should say an easier boss. Oh, I don't want you to spawn any eggs. Oh, this is going to be bad. Okay, well, we are not going to kill the end of the boss. We're just going to run. Run for our life. Clear out as much as I can. Ooh, do not die, please. Healing, where are you? Alright, let's reverse. The Mad Slasher. Seeing the railgun reminds me how easy Soldier was with it. Really? Was it really that much easier? Interesting. Where's Soldier? Do you start with... Oh my god, you start with the railgun. I gotta look at this. I just want to see how well this goes. So yeah, by the way, for anybody watching, Soldier has 50% damage, 50% attack speed, 10% speed, 200% pickup range, and 15 knockback, but you can't move, or you can't attack while moving. So you basically need to sit still. But I'm curious to see how the railgun is going to do with this. Ooh, not going to give me any harvesting, so we'll take range damage. All right, there's that. Let's lock in that range, pickup range. Another railgun. I'm half tempted to not take any pets this run. I'm curious to see, because I don't want the pets to go after enemies. Well, I guess I can move. Compared to other Nightmare runs, it went really well. Got an Ashes going from mid to late game, then found the Retromations, so that was skewed late game, but went very well. Yeah, that Retromations will definitely do it for you. All right, take the Broken Mouth. There's my harvesting. All right, railgun. Can I get another railgun, please? Lock in one more. And we'll go with it. You do still need dodge to maintain the railgun's damage scaling. That's right, I forgot. Yeah. We'll have to get dodge then. Yeah, it's weird. I think, isn't the railgun the first weapon that actually scales with dodge? It's like, you don't... That's... I think... Wait, no, is it? I think it is. I can't remember. Let's take... take some health. There's some dodge. Alright, finally take the alien tongue. Let's take more range. And you're not going to give me another railgun, eh? Well, at least I get some trees. There we go. I was more saying to avoid damage because what the railgun builds up does disappear if you get hit. Ah, that makes sense. Then again, it doesn't help if I'm just standing here, just taking the hits too. Let's go get that tree. Then again, there is always the common stutter step method too. Let's see. Let's take more dodge. Another railgun. Take some range. Take a tree. Don't need the speed. Don't need that. The alien worm will be pretty good. We'll take you. Yeah, we won't lock that stuff in. And let's see. Oh, another empower. I wondered. Well, I wondered. Well, yeah, taking the loot worm would be a good choice with this. Because you still, I mean, if I take the loot worm, then I don't have to run after trees. Oh, I took damage. What did I take? Oh, the environmental damage. Got me. Oh well. Let's see. Let's see what we can get. There's some range damage. There's some HP. Alright. Alien worm. The injection. There's another railgun. So now we're getting a little bit more damage. Another alien worm. Okay, I guess that's all I'm gonna get. I guess I still do want some more attack speed if possible. So I guess we'll definitely have to go after that. I mean, 50 is nice, but it's not 100. And I would like 100 attack speed, if possible. And to be fair, I did say I was going to focus on characters that I've not beaten on Danger 5 yet either, but I just wanted to try out the Soldier. He's a fun character to play. I do enjoy him. Ooh, if I could find the statue, that's what I need. I need to find the statue. I'll take a free jelly. There's range. I do want some more range, but there's dodge. We'll take the dodge. Another railgun. I'll take the celery tea. It's early enough to take that. Let's see. We'll take that. We'll take the harvesting, lock in the baby elephant, and we'll go to wave 7. And this is the downside of the fog waves is can't see where the trees are until I actually get up. Oh god. Until I get up close to them, or at least until I can see them. But there's another tree. No item. Plenty of fruit though, if I need it. Too bad I'm not taking any hits. Actually, that's a good thing. You don't want to take hits. Unless you're a Masochist. Masochist's the only one who wants to take hits. I will say, I do like with the railgun that the color changes as you get stronger and stronger. I'll take a free penguin, why not? Lich in shambles. Yeah, oh, does the Lich... yeah. Let's take more damage. Take more dodge. Baby elephant, don't need the tree or the lumberjack shirt. In fact, we can just ban that. You know what? I'll take the wheelbarrow. Lock in that scope, and because we have enough attack, we have a ton of attack speed. Ooh, sharp bullet. Do I need the sharp bullet with the railgun? I don't think I do. I don't think I need the sharp bullet with the railgun, so I'm not going to take it. Yeah, I already do piercing. There's another railgun. So let's go to wave 8. I mean, you could always have more piercing, but I know the railgun also increases piercing as you get higher tiers. God, I wonder if they're going to keep the railgun as it is, or if they're going to nerf it in some way, because the railgun for some reason feels just a little way too, not a little overpowered. It feels way too overpowered. I don't know why. I don't think I've only lost one run using the railgun. It seems like too strong of a weapon right now. And I don't want to say that because I don't want them to nerf it, but it's super strong. It's a super strong weapon. But I like it. I like it, though. I like the railgun. It's a fun weapon. Nah, we won't take Tyler. Let's see. Harvesting? No. There's some damage. We'll take the damage. Alright. Let's get another railgun. Can't really have Wounded's unlock being asked. That is true. Wounded is a tough character to beat. So having it be a little stronger than necessary is actually probably not a bad deal. Daybreak, you're probably right on that. It definitely needs to be stronger than the average weapon. But also, a lot of its power is tied to not getting hit, and most of the Brotato's player base doesn't do Danger 5, let alone try Nightmare. Fair point. That's an interesting thought. I didn't think about how many people actually play on Danger 5 or play on Nightmare. I guess, yeah, you're right. Probably most of the player base doesn't ever get to this point. Because it is very difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I play it. I struggle with it as well. So it is difficult. Hunting trophy, sure. We'll take the hunting trophy and start building up crit. Feather we'll take, and let's go to wave 9. So yeah, no, I guess that makes sense. I mean, it is kind of built for. I guess it is a good like helper weapon. Well, not helper weapon, a good, just a good weapon to help players out. Oh, there's a tree up here. You have to be all the way up there, tree. Now you made me move. Nah, I like it. Personally, I really like the railgun. I'm not going to try to use it on every character, but I'm also going to be using it on every character I use range on. Because it is a good weapon. As much as one, it is actually a mechanical skill. Oh, shoot. I took damage. Because I was reading chat. Ooh, don't die. There we go. It's an actual mechanical skill, high risk, high reward weapon, as much as one can be in this game. That's a fair point. I guess it is. Take some range damage. Take some extra range. Alright, range damage and dodge. We'll take the glasses. The lucky duck. Fairy. Fairy might not be bad. I'll actually... Ooh, actually, I'm going to take the pumpkin. We'll lock in the fairy. I don't have the loot worm, do I? I do not have the loot worm, so let's take the cauldron. We'll take the coral, because I'm going to be standing still. Small fish. There's another railgun. Ooh, and a cursed head injury. I think it's going to be my soldier, well-rounded generalist weapon of choice. Though generalist can't start with it, but the heavy tag does mean cacti club starts can find it semi-reliably. Oh yeah. I truly think the railgun's going to be my go-to for a lot of characters now. Because it does feel like playing with the easy button turned on. Because you do, if you get your damage up, you do so much damage. But it's fun. I mean, it's very much an enjoyable weapon. Maybe they made it a little bit more expensive. I think maybe that hurt. The if would probably be too big for me when I go back to D5 when streaking. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Engineering cog. No, we don't need that. Armor. Not really. There's range damage. There's another railgun. Head injury. Take the fairy and the coral. There's another railgun. Clockwork wasp. I don't have any structures. I don't really... Well, I'll take the speed just in case. There's another railgun. Ooh, there's a cursed nail. We'll take that. I don't have any engineering. But, actually, 32%, so they'll give me a little more. We'll take it. Cursed nail doesn't feel too bad. Ooh, this is where I'm going to have problems. Shark's probably the the worst guy to... Oh, God, I'm dead. Please don't die. Oh, wait, he's on his second phase. We should be fine now. Yeah, that first phase is a doozy for the soldier. Sorry. I'm trying to read chat. I'm trying to read you guys, but I can't get to you. Can't get to you just yet. One of the fun parts about Brotato is sometimes you actually do gotta concentrate. It isn't a play-to-win game. Or play-to-win. Every game is a play-to-win. You gotta play it to win it. It's gonna be one of my new quotes. Just, it's not a play-to-win game. I have considered trying to win streak Nightmare, but that's beyond my skill and more likely to have runs that are just impossible. Yeah, Daybreak. I was watching another streamer who he's done challenges where he's beat every character. I think he did. I don't remember if it was every character on every map on Danger 5, Deathless, and he said he refuses to do it on Nightmare. He says that's not something he's going to do. Because it's damn near impossible to do. It's so difficult. We are going to take the Lantern, by the way. That is 10% damage, and it will knock back enemies. There's 12 damage. This is a free tier 3, and I would like some more range damage if possible. Actually, no, I want health. Or no, I want dodge. Never mind, I want dodge. Dodge and attack speed. I need to get my attack speed back up. Alright, railgun, nail. We'll hold on to the Clockwork Boast. We're going to take the Weird Ghost, because I do need it for the Fairy. Jelly Shield will be good. And let's go to wave 12. Yeah, no, I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't even try win streaking. I don't try win streaking alone. God knows I don't think I'd be able to do it on Nightmare at all. I mean, to be fair, I'm just happy if I get one win a night. If I get one win every night, I'd be thrilled. Also, Cauldron's putting in a lot of work on me right now, giving me that extra damage every time I pick up material. And so are the. Oh, there's a tree. I was in a nice little safe spot. There we go. I'll take a free pearl. Let's see. Don't need the speed. Don't need the regen. There's more dodge. We'll take you. All right. We'll take the Weird Ghost. We'll take the coffee. We'll take the Jelly Shield and the Clockwork Wasp. There's more regen. There's some ranged. A lure would be nice. Gonna leave the minigun alone. Pacifist is probably gonna give me an aneurysm when I try them on Nightmare. Oh my god. Yeah, that's... I don't even want to think about what I'm gonna do with that guy. Let's go to wave 13. Nope, we might be dead. Oh, dodge saved me there. Yeah, Pacifist is going to be an absolute nightmare. So good, we're good. Just trying to make sure those shots don't come anywhere near me. And I'm in a good spot right now where the environmental shots... That's one of the things, is like trying to find the one little sliver of spot you can stand in to not have to worry about any of the incoming environmental crap. Nothing is living. I'm too strong. I think we're going to have a little bit of trouble with the bosses, though. That's going to... Well, no, we should be fine. I think if I focus some more on damage, we should be more than fine. Thankfully, all the environmental shots have some dead zones, so Streamer is going to be fairly doable. Well, that's good, yeah. I figured there's only one pattern where the shots kind of come down, like they come down straight, but they come down like in a diagonal pattern as they go along. That's the only one I haven't been able to really find the dead zone yet. Ooh, 12% damage. Alright, coral, glasses, lure. We'll take the recycling machine. You know what? I'll lock in the wings, and I'll... Is the pig gonna be useful at this late stage? No. We'll skip the pig. There's another railgun. We'll grab the Gummy Berserker for the regen. Let's go to wave 14. I mean, I have a decent amount of regen with the coral. So I'm not worried there. Probably not. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the pig on a wave 14 pig, not that great. I usually once I get past like wave 12, then I definitely like, nah, I don't really want the pig. Ooh, I might have to, am I on a horde wave? I am on a horde wave, okay. We're probably gonna have to run around. Actually, I might be, actually, you know what, let's do this. I don't want to stick myself in a corner, but it might be better just to stick myself in a corner. Nope, it is not better. It is not better. Oh god, it is not better. Oh god, railgun is failing me. Railgun is failing me. Oh god, please, 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 please for the love of God. Oh my god. Jesus, breezy. Ooh. No strange book. We'll take the claw tree. I need attack speed. And more coral. And Gummy Berserker. And railgun. And speed. I need... Ooh, fishhook. Let's lock in the, 2 of those. Let's lock in you. Lock in all of that. You know what? Let's not lock in the Clockwork Wasp. I don't have any turrets. Little frog. I'll keep the little frog in. One more. And that there's why I don't think railgun is strictly overpowered for the average player. Yep, that is a fair point, one that I completely overlooked. To be fair, if I would have gotten more attack speed, probably would have handled that with relative ease. But you don't think about taking attack speed on this soldier. And we have, what do we have, 52 HP regen? Yeah, I love coral. Coral is not an item I normally take, just because you do have to stand around to benefit from it, but damn, is it a good item when you can stack them up. Ooh, I need more damage too still. Oh, I take slower range weapons so I keep attack speed as priority. Yeah. Yeah, I need to do that. Or I need to do that better. Alright, this is a free... This is 15, so it's free tier 3. I'm gonna take more attack speed. Alright, nothing cursed, so let's just take everything... Oh. Damn it. Damn it. You know what? I'm gonna... No, I don't want to lock in the slingshot and ruin my pity bonus. I'll just go. Do I keep my pity bonus? I do keep my pity bonus. Damn it. I wish I would have looked at see how much materials I actually had. Oh well. Alright, things are coming in. Oh, you had a curse. Ooh, oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Oh, okay, okay. Walruses are not cool. Maybe I should take some armor. Now, stay away. Don't want to get into a battle of territories with you. You can have it. Oh, okay. We're good. Oh, that was crazy. The knockback saving the Stargazer so it would reach its pod. That knockback saving the star so it could reach its pod. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, welcome back, Cosmic. Bop Tink. I'm late, but hey, yeah, welcome back. It's good to see you again. Fortunately, you're coming in at the last run of the night, but welcome back nonetheless. I'm gonna take that 16 damage. Ooh, a purple railgun. Take a purple railgun. Take the feather. Gonna hold off on the cute monkey. We'll take the butterfly. Oh, I can't take the butterfly. I will lock in the butterfly. And yeah, we'll lock in all of this. Let's go to wave 17. Hopefully your night's been going good. Did you get some food in you? I hope. All right, where's my dead zone? Here we go. Yes, sir. Yeah, excellent. Gotta love it when you get some good food in you. Also took massive damage there. Okay, okay, yep, nope, they're coming at me. Yep, enemies are getting harder, and I have not taken a lot of sustainability this run. I've taken too much curse. Oh, there's a free item. I want you. Oh, coil would be nice. Ooh, this is getting tough. Starfish. Normally I would like to say yes, but I'm going to say no. I will take the bait. Plastic explosive, no. You know what? I'm going to take some armor just to get a little... Wow, everything cursed. I have never seen that before, but I'm happy. So let's take it all. I'll take a loot... Ooh, yeah, I'll take a loot worm. Lock in that Cyclops worm. I guess the Wheatstone and the medical turret might as well. Taking any sustain feels like a mistake on Railgun. Yeah. I just feel like any hits I take is going to be a problem. And I want to be able to survive. I mean, there are probably definitely better takes, but a little armor goes far. What I really need is more damage. I mean, I have a lot of damage now, but I have so many cursed enemies. It's not feeling too good. By the way, the only reason I got the loot worm is so I could go after the trees. Explosive shells does nothing for me. There's my attack speed. There's some lifesteal, Cyclops worm. You know what? I don't need the med turret. Do the goldfish. Ooh, there's a purple railgun. Alright, do we go for a red railgun, or do we get rid of this one? I think we get rid of this one. There's another jelly shield. I definitely want that. There's another railgun. There's some reinforced steel. Ooh, the whistle. It's a little late for the whistle, but it does give me a little bit of a regen. And let's see what we can get. This is, Wave 19 is always that fun, weird wave to see, are you ready to beat the boss? I think we are. No, not the squids. Oh. Oh, yeah, I could have tried cursing the purple girl. Oh, I forgot I had the fish hook. Yeah, no, that's a good call, Daybreak. I could have tried to curse it, but completely forgot I had the fish hook and... Oh, well. That's my life in a nutshell. Mastery does nothing. Damage. I would really like range damage if possible. There we go. Range damage, just a little bit more. Well, the blue railgun cursed at least. And the jelly shield. So that's nice. What does the jelly shield give me? Oh, it gives me 2 armor. Alright. Do I want the statue or the reinforced steel? I'm going to take the statue. And then you know what? Peaceful Bee, just for a little bit more dodge. And let's see how this does. Okay, we are... Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, nope, I get it. I get it. You don't want me alive. I guess we're doing the whale first. Oof. First time I've ever gotten the whale down first. But that is... I'll take... Ah. Oh, I should not be alive, but I did it. We did it. We won that gun, or run. Won that run. Yeah, that is definitely... The railgun on the soldier is definitely an interesting combination. GG, thank you very much, Daybreak. Yeah, it was fun, but it's definitely interesting. The cursed blue railgun is better than the red railgun, just by... Actually, not too much. I guess the red railgun scales better. God damn. But yeah, no, that's an interesting run. Definitely should have got more range damage, then we would have been good. That was definitely a fun run. Oh man, we got a few runs done today. Let's see, we got the so we finished soldier, we did the arms dealer, which was fun. What else did we do? I think that's it. Those are the only... Oh no, and then we beat the Masochist. So not a bad stream for today. Got 3 wins. So didn't meet your 4, Daybreak, but we won enough. So I'm pretty happy with that. What I should... Well, what happens if I do random? I guess they don't count, yeah. I guess they... No, they don't take into account. Okay, no, we'll stick with the Abyss. Maybe we'll do random runs later. Who knows? But yeah, that's all the time I got for today. Unfortunately, I do have to get off. I do have work in the morning, which means I got to get ready for work. If I'm getting ready for work, I mean I got to get ready for bed. Which is unfortunate. I wish I didn't have to get ready for bed, but I do. But that was good. I'm glad to see you guys. Had a good stream. Got 3 characters done. The plan is going to be back tomorrow, or should be back tomorrow. Have no plans on taking tomorrow night off. Probably going to play some more Brotato. Haven't figured out the next game I'm going to play yet. But I'm working on trying to figure out kind of a 2-and-2 split. So I play Brotato 2 days and then another game 2 days. But we will see. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling something a little more laid back. Something that's less hectic, less bullet hell-like. But we will see. But yep, that's where we're going to do it for today. I appreciate you guys showing up. Cosmic, Daybreak, as always, good to see you. Arcane, good to see you as well. Hopefully I'll see you guys again tomorrow. 7 o'clock again. And yeah, have a good one. I'll see ya.